and soon-to-be physician
Yes, mic
associate.
is up.
Please join me in welcome Dr. John R. Raymond, Sr. to the podium.
He's on it.
Thank you, Dean McKinnon. And on behalf of the Medical College of Wisconsin Board of Trustees and our entire university, I'd like to thank our soon-to-be graduating pharmacists for choosing to pursue your professional career here at the Medical College of Wisconsin. We celebrate your achievements, and we wish you the fondest, best wishes to you, your families, and your loved ones, because you've been through all of this together. Today, you'll receive your professional hood in the colors of the Medical College of Wisconsin, green and gold, which will mark a major milestone in your lives and your careers. This event symbolizes the culmination of your years of hard work, perseverance, and determination. But it's also the beginning of your journey as lifetime learning, inquiry, and service to your profession, and indeed to humanity. We hope that you'll stay connected to the Medical College of Wisconsin throughout your lives and your careers. Please know that you'll always be part of the MCW family. Again, I thank you, and I look forward to handing you your diplomas tomorrow.
And now, I'm delighted to introduce a pillar of the health system pharmacy community for the past 30 years as our keynote speaker. Dr. Paul W. Abramowitz is the Chief Executive Officer of the American Society of Health System Pharmacists, ASHP, and President of the ASHP Foundation. His brief bio is provided in the program for you. He's led ASHP for the past 12 years, and prior to joining ASHP, Dr. Abramowitz served as Associate Hospital Director for Professional Services and Chief Pharmacy Officer at the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, and Professor of the University of Iowa College of Pharmacy. He's also had leadership positions as Director of Pharmacy at the Medical College of Virginia and the University of Minnesota, where, interestingly, we shared this morning, our paths crossed 30 years ago when I was interviewing for my 2-year residency program there on what I remember is the coldest day of the year, and I'm from northern Wisconsin, and it was cold in the Twin Cities. We're so delighted to have him here today with us, and a bit off script, we worked him very hard today. I'm not sure he'll ever accept a offer to do a commencement or a hooding ceremony, but we have much gratitude for him sharing his insight with a lot of individuals today across the Medical College of Wisconsin. And so with that, please join me in welcome Dr. Abramowitz to the podium.
Well, quite an introduction. Thank you. President Raymond, Dean McKinnon, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, 2023 graduates of the Medical College of Wisconsin School of Pharmacy. Thank you very much for the honor of addressing you today. It's a great privilege for me to stand before you, class of 2023. Your hard work, dedication, and resilience have certainly come to fruition. Today we celebrate not only the end of one journey, but the beginning of another. This hooding ceremony demonstrates the importance of our profession and the purpose for which we serve, namely to prevent and alleviate disease, pain, and suffering, and to promote wellness through the optimal use of medications. In honoring that purpose, it's essential for all of you to remember that your patients will depend on you for their care, and your colleagues in the other healthcare professions are counting on you as well to apply your extensive and in-depth knowledge of medication therapy, as you are truly healthcare's medication specialists. The exceptional education that you received here at the Medical College of Wisconsin certainly prepared you for this day and will serve you well in all days that follow. You are our profession's future. Your minds hold the seeds of innovation that promise to change, advance, and sustain our profession. Change is inevitable, and how you respond to change is defining. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, one of the great liabilities in history is that all too many people fail to remain awake through great periods of change. Today, our very survival depends on our ability to stay awake, to adjust to new ideas, to remain vigilant, and to face the challenge of change. Now, I echo Dr. King as I urge you to do just that, not only to accept change, but to create and facilitate new pathways to help improve the health of our nation. Are you ready? As I ask that question, I reflect on my own experiences as a pharmacy student in the 1970s. Yes, way back in the 1970s. I remember that pharmacy practice in those years focused heavily on the preparation and distribution of medications. The vast majority of pharmacists, no matter what the practice setting, spend most of their time within the confines of a pharmacy. But how those circumstances have changed. You are now about to become the professional that is the true medication specialist and a primary care provider with a responsibility for the health and well-being of your patients. You will be an essential part of every healthcare team in the hospital, in the clinic, in the community health center, in the community pharmacy, and other sites of care. You will provide care in person and also virtually through various digital and telehealth mechanisms. So now let's take a quick look at the path ahead of you. You're completing your pharmacy education at an extraordinary time for healthcare in the United States and globally. To appreciate the magnitude of this, simply look at the rapid pace development of messenger RNA vaccines. That technology was essential to our rapid approach to COVID vaccination, but now is also being studied for other diseases, including sickle cell anemia, cystic fibrosis, and muscular dystrophy. Medication-related discovery is occurring at a breathtaking pace. Over 125 medications for Alzheimer's disease and other types of dementia are being studied right now. At a time when our country is experiencing a mental health crisis, over 50 new antidepressant medications are somewhere in the pipeline. There are over 3,000 medication-related clinical trials happening in just Wisconsin today. We expect 74 new drugs to be approved this year alone. Along with new drugs, increasingly digital therapeutics will become a very important part of your patient's care. Today, continuous glucose monitors have become commonplace for the care of people with diabetes. Imagine a future where ambient monitoring is used to identify vocal changes in your patients to signify signs of worsening depression. In 2023, medications must be recognized as complex technologies, and the role of you, the pharmacist, has never been more essential. The data that make the case for your role are simply astounding. Drug expenditures in the United States are predicted to exceed $633 billion in 2023. Yet, findings from a 2020 study estimated that prescription drug-related morbidity and mortality was over $528 billion annually. Furthermore, healthcare restructuring, dramatically rising costs, population health, equitable access to care, and competing priorities within our healthcare systems are factors that will influence and affect your practices. In addition, we have an increasing need to greatly improve, and I'll repeat, to greatly improve medication use. The provision of primary care and the management of chronic disease is currently inadequate to meet our nation's needs. Wellness and preventative care do not receive the attention they deserve, and while many patients lack access to the medications they need, many patients are on too many medications. Now, this may sound like a difficult path, but these are not really obstacles. Rather, you should see them as opportunities for you as pharmacists to improve the health and well-being of our nation's people, and also to create your future in pharmacy practice. And I'm optimistic that you will do so because I'm certain that you can and will apply your creative energies to find solutions to these challenges. And in doing so, you'll have the opportunity to firsthand witness your patients recovering from life-threatening disease and avoiding illnesses due to your efforts. And you'll have a wide range of opportunities, and you'll work in many diverse and stimulating practice settings. And these opportunities will include fully incorporating your role as the pharmacist into the provision of true interprofessional care and accepting greater responsibility for the prescribing of medications. They'll also include focusing your attention on the full continuum of a patient's medication therapy in and in between all sites of care and taking primary responsibility for this. You'll apply pharmacogenomics, precision medicine, big data, artificial intelligence, digital therapeutics, and virtual and telehealth well beyond that we see today. And most importantly, you'll work to ensure equitable and affordable access of health care to all. Now, to do so, you'll be involved heavily in the creation of new models of care. The innovation you create will become the routine practices of the future. Your ability to make change happen will be assisted by the foundations of those who came before you, those who taught and mentored you right here at the Medical College of Wisconsin, and the teams that you work with. The founder of the United Parcel Service, UPS, Jim Casey, coined a term many, many years ago, and that term was constructive dissatisfaction. And I think that applies to you in your future as a pharmacist. Always be constructively dissatisfied with contemporary practice. Devote yourselves to your patients and never stop searching for newer and better methods to provide optimal care. Elevate your profession and help us to sustain it for the future. Now is the time to begin to take charge of your professional future. And to help you do this, I'd like to challenge you in 4 ways. Here's your first challenge. Make certain that every one of your patients has a comprehensive and interprofessional medication therapy plan, which should encompass all components of medication therapy, along with their desired goals, therapeutic endpoints, and monitoring parameters. This is clearly necessary as a roadmap for each patient to effectively ensure they receive and have optimal health outcomes. Here's your second challenge. Do everything you can, working as part of the interprofessional team, to ensure equitable, affordable, and quality care accessible to all individuals, with a particular emphasis on those that are underserved and those that are at significantly greater risk. We all must commit to eliminating these types of health disparities. Your third challenge, work diligently to obtain provider status for pharmacists at both the state and national levels, including supporting our recently introduced bills in the U.S. House and the U.S. Senate, which are entitled Equitable Community Access to Pharmacist Services Act, and secondly, the Pharmacy in Medically Underserved Areas Enhancement Act. At the same time, work to educate the public as to the essential role of pharmacists in their care so that they will insist that their healthcare providers, employers, and insurers include comprehensive medication management as part of a full health care benefit. Now, this leads me to your final challenge. To effectively care for your patients, it's imperative that you also care for yourself. Taking care of the sick and often the most vulnerable in our population is stressful and is compounded by an imperfect healthcare system. You have already witnessed and experienced occupational stress in healthcare as students. Therefore, I implore you to focus on your own well-being. Identify those things that bring you happiness, relaxation, and joy, and pursue them with vigor. Lastly, remember that each patient encounter along your professional path will help you to grow and make you a stronger, wiser, and more skilled and compassionate practitioner. In closing, I'd like to leave you with the words of Stephen Jobs. Your work is going to fulfill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work, and the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Thank you again, class of 2023, for the opportunity to speak with you. I wish you every success and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Abramowitz, for those inspiring remarks. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It is time for the class of 2023 to receive their academic hoods. I would like Ms. Kelcher to come over. Thank you.
Our graduates have selected several faculty representatives to assist with hooding. I would please ask Dean McKinnon and Doctors Elelfi and DeBishop to please take your position on the stage. We do ask that you hold your applause until all students have been hooded. Anas Abazur. Alberto Aranda. Saja Badwan. Ruba Bassam. Michaela Bell. Carly George. Shay Groth. Heather Helweg. Concentration in population health.
I want to send it to him for me. Please? Oh,
Huang Huang. Brianna Knipe. Concentration in entrepreneurship and leadership.
We're still recording. 可是我 work 啊，我哪有录也 record 啊。
Rachel Cook. Caitlin Ledvina. concentration in specialized pharmacy practice. Vanessa Lay, Paying Lore, concentration in research.
It's still one of the movies.
Isabel Mahaffey, concentration in specialized pharmacy practice. Eitan Meselman. Thank you, Doctors Elelfi and DeBishop. You may take your seats. I would ask Doctors Abarashid and Letitia to please take your position on the stage. Thank you,
Gabrielle Marchesi, concentration in population health. Megan Mills, concentration in specialized pharmacy practice. Alex Monahan. Rachel Munyambabazi. Kato Nichols. Daniel Coladay. Hannah Rayo. Vanessa Sanchez. Nidal Sarsour. Amy Lee Schmidt.
Yeah.
Rachel Schneider, concentration in specialized pharmacy practice. Carolina Smaga. Noe Somo. Natasha Tang. Kong Chua Tao, concentration in research. Justin Trino. Yen Tuong.
Cool.
Emily Wendland.
说Simone Cool.
Emmanuel Yang. Andrew Yetka. Mahdi Zrake. Thank you, Drs. Abu Rashid and Dr. Leticia. You may take your seats.
Excited to be one of the first to congratulate the graduates, and I'm honored to be able to celebrate this important day with all of you. So on days like this, we all reflect on the experiences that brought us to this place, and I finally recall this transition from school to beyond. I know that graduation feels like the end of a journey. I know I've said that a few times today, but you're all about to enter into such an incredible opportunity of new learning. I think that's why the Oath's commitment to knowledge and education resonates with me, and I'm excited for each and every one of you. So in the spirit of offering unsolicited advice, I'm going to offer you a little bit, but it's simple. Never stop learning, work hard, be kind, and this profession will continue to yield amazing opportunities. So I'm now going to invite the graduates and any other pharmacists present with us today to stand as able and read the oath along with me. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy in fulfilling this vow. I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns. I will promote inclusion, embrace diversity, and advocate for justice to advance health equity. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for all patients. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the responsibility to improve my professional knowledge, expertise, and self-awareness. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am trusted by the public. Congrats.
Congratulations, class of 2023. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Jake Dyer to welcome our graduates to the Medical College of Wisconsin Marquette Medical Alumni Association. Jake.
Hello. Congratulations to the class of 2023. It's so great to be here on this very special day. My name is Jake Dyer. I'm a member of the MCW and Marquette Medical Alumni Association Board of Directors. I graduated from the MCW School of Pharmacy with the inaugural class in 2020 and had the privilege to be appointed as an academic fellow within the School of Pharmacy and the School of Family and Community Medicine. Following graduation, where I was able to make connections with just enough people to trick them into hiring me. As I've gotten to know many of you over the past 3 years, I just want to say how proud I am of all of you. On behalf of the MCW and Marquette Medical Alumni Association, I wish that had an acronym, I welcome you to our proud and accomplished community as co-alumni and peers. You have received your education and training at an institution that not only teaches you the latest methods, treatments, and standards of care, but helps to develop them. Your pharmacy school journey certainly has been unique. Reflections of the past 3 years highlight the importance of pharmacists, physicians, scientists, and healthcare leaders. And it illustrates the enormity of our pledge to dedicate ourselves to the service of others. The Alumni Association is a great resource that builds a lifetime connection to the Medical College of Wisconsin, but not only that, it builds a connection with each other. As you've been told hundreds of times probably by this time, pharmacy is a small world. The connections you've made and the relationships you've built through MCW will prove to be essential in your future roles as clinicians. Be sure to stay connected and maintain a strong relationship with not only each other, but MCW as well. Future student pharmacists will be inspired and always need support from alumni like you. If you haven't already, be sure to join the MCW alumni community online. They have that Engage platform, so you will be connected to us as you move into your careers. I wish you all the best as you move on as graduated PharmDs. You have shown incredible grit, perseverance, and adaptability through these COVID years, and that attitude of determination tells me that you're going to be more than pharmacists. You have the experience and the determination to be innovators and leaders of our profession, and certainly you're the future face of pharmacy. Congratulations to you all. I'm so proud of you.
All right, this concludes our hooding ceremony. Class of 2023, on behalf of the Medical College of Wisconsin Pharmacy School, our heartiest congratulations. You did it. Stay connected and make sure that you come back to us. Always for a visit, our doors are always open. Finally, the stage party will exit, followed by all guests, and students, please remain seated for a group picture with the dean. Congratulations again. It's time to celebrate. Thanks.